So what is up everybody, welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with our F1 2017 career mode. As you can see, we are still in the Haas, and as you can see, we are quite ready for the Canadian Grand Prix. By the way, what is up Nreg and Jesse, what is up? Welcome to the stream once again. So let's hear from Emma Jenkins what she has to tell me through the phone. What is up, Android?
On the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Okay, so we have to finish the race in 11th and beat Pascal Wehrlein, because yes, not Pascal Wehrlein, I cannot read. It is Jolyon Palmer. Jolyon Palmer is our new teammate after we lost the first rivalry against Romain Grosjean. So I did it wrong. I wanted to go into the race. We are very close for our upgrades. Unfortunately, our engine upgrades failed, so we need 20 points to be able to kick it off to the next Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get it still in the Baku Grand Prix. And yeah, so with that, let's go into the race, shall we? Yeah, guys, just like the stream, share with your friends, because it's going to be an awesome race. Oh, I skipped the grid.
Incredibly well. You're in line to become the lead driver. Keep it up.
And yeah, as you can see, I qualified in P3. There's going to be a dry race for sure. So I do not want to underfuel the car. Oh, but I already have a full tank. So I will edit my strategy. And I will remove this so I can do that. And yeah, I'll do that. I'll see how long I can take those purple tires. I think I'll be able to be getting quite far. Well, thank you a lot, Android. Let's see if we can get a good race today. We've been a little bit unlucky. We've been a little bit bad at this game. We just got smashed at Spain. Fortunately, we got a good race in Monaco, and maybe we can start maybe a streak going with the Canadian Grand Prix, my favorite track as well, unless some other track is escaping from my memory at the moment. So yeah, with that, let's go into the Grand Prix, as we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. Both Finns in the top 2 positions as Bottas gets a poor start compared to Raikkonen. Raikkonen sticks his nose up there. We need to lock up in order to avoid Bottas, was going very slowly into turn 1, and Raikkonen with the inside line into turn 2 gets up to P1, so he got the move done on his fellow Finishman, and he got up to the first place. We are still in third, so he got a very good start. Massa in P4, because some of the drivers got knocked out in Q2 due to a wet weather session in Q2. What's the name? Vettel and Hamilton both got knocked out in Q2. So let's see what we can do now, as they are pulling away. They have just much superior cars who are still in rich mix, but I am not sure if we are going to be able to hold on to this third place much longer. We broke a little bit too early there, but none of the other drivers capitalized on it. So yeah, let's get a nice clean exit, and yeah, let's just try to defend from any of the guys who must be very eager to take my P3 from me. So yeah, let's see. Oh, car quite heavy, obviously due to the heavy fuel load currently. Those two are just going to drive off into the distance. I don't think I will ever be able to catch up with those two unless there is a safety car. We also got a good thing that because we met the requirement for 6 races with the same gearbox, we didn't get a penalty for changing the gearbox, so we could conserve this very good qualifying result. We are now under braking once again onto this very tricky corner. Get the exit off right. The rear end tries to slip out of under you, really. And yeah, now under the bridge, spotting the braking zone quite nicely. getting the apexes done, a good clean exit, and we get just enough power to our wheels to get away with holding P3 at the moment. Let's see now on the exit of this hairpin. Yeah, we're getting better exits than the cars behind us, even though we are still on standard mix. Even though with DRS the task will be very difficult, especially against Massa and the Force Indias, because they have the superior power unit compared to my Haas, especially with the power unit upgrade failing in this last Grand Prix. For this last Grand Prix, it was supposed to be delivered here for Canada, but it failed, unfortunately. So yeah, we need to deal with that, as DRS is now activated for the first time in the Grand Prix. The skies look quite dark, but we are still holding onto P3. I don't think there is going to rain, at least according to the strategy screen before the race starts. It didn't show any signs of rain in the forecasts. So yeah, let's just see what we can do. Massa still taking a look. He's probably going to do something on my inside once he gets the chance, so we need to be very composed. We need to keep hitting our braking zones and our apexes, keep delivering the power to the wheels as cleanly as possible on the exit of the corners, so we can get a good launch into the many long straights of this Canadian circuit. We got a better exit than Massa. He's going to have DRS for sure, but maybe Perez can pressurize him, since Perez has a better slipstream effect than Massa has on me. Unfortunately, that didn't quite happen, at least for now, and they are going to get the DRS once again. I'm going to go down onto lean mix now, because I need the fuel. I need to conserve the fuel, because I won't be able to recover fuel by being on standard mode. So yeah, I'll just, under these, like the... Come on, Jeff, shut up for a little bit. As the track is quite narrow, there are not many chances for an overtake. So yeah, I'll just conserve fuel in these very snaking sections of the track. Oh, there comes Massa. He's giving me a look Grosjean in P6, so a very good qualifying and probably a good start as well for the Frenchman, as we are pulling quite a train right behind us. There's not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, nice clean exit once again. Let's try to avoid giving the slipstream to Massa, as Perez looks like he's also getting pressurized by someone. I think it is even Grosjean, or maybe one of the Red Bulls. I couldn't spot my braking zone there, so that was tricky, as I was too much worried with what was happening behind me.
The distance to the leader is 11.3 seconds.
11.3 seconds is the gap to Kimi Räikkönen. I don't know if Bottas is much close behind his fellow Finnish man, but yeah, we are going to try to conserve fuel as much as I can. Yeah, I just felt there the car slipping on its rear end. Okay, we're just going to lifting and coasting in some of these corners. Because we don't want to get the fuel situation to go to very critical levels. That won't be our aim here. A little bit of a correction there on the exit of the last corner. There comes Massa with the DRS. Fortunately, our standard mix is enough. We don't need to bump it up to reach mix, at least for now. Being in lean mix is also going to help us conserve our tires, so maybe we can pull it off. Maybe we can pull off the one stopper easier.
Okay, gap ahead is 11.7 seconds.
11.0 seconds to Bottas. I don't know how much time they are gaining on me per lap, but yeah, looks like there is a little bit of a cut in the train that is beside me. For around 10th place, there's a little bit of a gap. So yeah, we need a safety car to win. It's just that I'm not really confident about the win today, just because I don't have the car to do it, quite honestly. But yeah, let's try to get a good exit once again. We are getting the legs on Massa. Maybe Massa can get pressurized by Perez. That's what I am trying to make happen. Yeah, Massa is very diligent on sticking behind me, getting the slipstream as much as he can to not only keep close to me but also to defend from Perez. Yeah, I'll try to go for a podium. I'll definitely try to. The thing that worries me a little bit will be the undercuts. We could have bumped up into standard mix a little bit sooner. We didn't, but that wasn't too costly, fortunately. I'm going to lift off quite early as well now. Oh, a little bit of a smoke coming from my front rear tire. Yeah, we are getting a good exit onto this straight, so we have very good traction compared to the remaining cars. But yeah, I'm just not able to pull away too much. Oh, here comes the Brazilian.
14.3 seconds.
Okay, we managed to keep him behind. Well, I would like to. I don't know, I always liked commentating, you know. Ever since I was a kid I would play FIFA and I would commentate the games like if I was a TV broadcaster. I know that my pronunciation in English is not the best ever. I'm no Martin Brundle, but yeah, I like commentating, so yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy hearing to me or listening to me. We have once again a little bit too big of a gap for Massa to bridge in this straight. He'll need to stay content with P4 for now. This guy is just being so freaking annoying. I cannot get away from him, especially because I need to go into lean mix. Especially because of that, I cannot just blast away from him. Oh, almost corner cutting there. Oh, a little bit too deep there. Managed to still hit the apex. I wanted to go up to reach mix, hit the wrong button. I almost switched the brake bias by accident, as I was trying to mess around with the menu while turning. Okay, so he pulled a little bit of a bigger gap than the last couple of laps to Felipe.
22.1 seconds.
Oh. I carried too much speed through there, the back end going slightly unstable, managed to catch it. I think this race, the top two will lap everyone, to be honest. Because I'm holding these guys up so much. That would be quite funny, really. It just starts to conserve fuel. Yeah, I do like to play FIFA. The most recent FIFA I have is FIFA 16, though I didn't buy 17. I don't really play online or something like that. I just usually, with every sports games, I like to go for the Be a Pro mode. That's the most enjoyment I get from those games, because I play games since I was like 6 years old. I got good grades in my first year of school, so my grandfather bought me a PlayStation, and yeah, I've been playing games ever since. So there's someone retiring. Someone is retiring because we got yellow flags. There's a cut in the I want to say the peloton, but that's a cycling vocabulary there, as we forgot to drop down the gears, and now Massa has a run on me on the inside. We are going to try to stick it together around the outside, and we did it, as it turns into my inside and we get through. Whew. That was tight there. We managed to keep control of the car, keep it side by side with the Brazilian. Sebastian Vettel is out of the race. The championship leader, if I am not mistaken, is out of the Canadian Grand Prix after qualifying in P12 or P11. I know he got knocked out in Q2 because he didn't get a lap in with the dry tires, and the track dried off really late. Well, thank you, Android. I'm very glad you like the live stream. Okay, so here comes Massa. He's trying to get the slipstream off of me, but yeah, that's just something he'll have to deal with for now, not being able to complete an overtaking maneuver on me. We are still getting quite a gap. There's not anything to write home about, but still. Oh, I went into fourth gear there. That's not good. I usually want to take it third, otherwise I'll get too much understeer, and then if I try to correct it, I'll lose the back end of the car. That was quite a cut there, unfortunately. I would really like to visit this track one day. That's one of my life objectives, really, is to go watch a race at the Gilles Villeneuve circuit. Le Circuit de Montréal. I never played Forza, either Horizon or Motorsport. I never played any of them. I know that I can get them on my PC now, but I only found out about that recently, and I never got an Xbox. So I was actually going to buy an Xbox, the new one, when it comes out, but instead maybe I'll buy it, but a little bit later, and I'll go invest on a driver's license for myself, because that's quite of a big deal.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us.
Yeah, I will go take my driver's license in at the same time as my uncle. He asked me to go to the same school as he goes, and yeah, we are going to enroll ourselves there, and we are going to get our driver's license. Hey, maybe after I get my driver's license I might become a better driver in this game. By the way, speaking of better drivers, have any of you guys tried to do the qualifying event for the esports? Because I tried to. Oh, there's People coming into the pits. Felipe Massa going into the pits. I have no idea what compound of tire is going for. Well, whatever it is, I don't want to. Oh, no problem. It's just, yeah, once you can, if you want to, you are not obligated to. It's just that I can get the money, like I have a job, but it's just that I use the money to help my family, you know, to help put money on the table, because I don't live with my parents, I live with my grandparents, and they don't get as much money. So yeah, I have my job, but I try to help them as much as I can, and it's not really necessary to get the exit. If you guys would help me get it, since it's quite broken. I don't know if you ever saw, but that's what happened to it. So it broke like that, and it's literally duct taped together. So yeah, that is it. That's what happens. So yeah, Perez comes. Oh, here comes the Force India. He has a much better run at me than Massa ever had. Oh, come on, Perez squeezed me onto that sausage curb. He didn't give me much room there. Oh my god, that was too slow there. I was almost hitting the wall on the inside. Oh, here comes Perez once again. Perez is going to be much more hard, or much harder to defend from, since he just has a better car than the Williams. So I just cannot go and save fuel as much as I was able to earlier. Oh, we lock up. We managed to still close the door on him and get a good exit. Maybe Grosjean can get something done on him. Oh, there goes Grosjean. And they are both side by side. They are still battling. They are going to slow each other down. And that's going to be perfect for me, so I can finally, I can save some fuel. Yeah, 2 seconds to Grosjean. I'm sorry if I sometimes speak over Jeff. I don't know how loud is Jeff compared to me. I'm going around lap 25. I'm going to the pits around lap 25. That's what's projected anyway. Yeah, lap 25 to 30, I think that's what's written there. Yes, it is. There might be quite a feisty battle between Perez and Grosjean for that 4th place. Grosjean is probably on DRS range, but yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay, now we can really go and save some fuel. By the way guys, I haven't messed around with the AI difficulty. I'm still in 101 difficulty for the AI. As you can see by Bottas and Raikkonen just going off into the distance, I've just been able to contain this group of cars behind me.
Okay, gap ahead is 36.1 seconds.
Grosjean still has Perez all behind him. Perez is all over not the finish, but the French driver's mirrors. Okay, he's still getting my slipstream, so yeah, that's going to be hard for Perez to overtake him now. But yeah, Sebastian Vettel has DNF'd. Unfortunately, no safety car. That's one thing I noticed in this game. It's much more difficult to get safety cars. The cars choose better spots to retire. No, I never went to Italy. Like, the only time I got out of Portugal, it was to Barcelona in like for 5 days. It was a trip that the classmates of my ex-girlfriends, they went all on, because it would be the last year of my girlfriend's school, essentially. As I still have Perez down on my inside. Oh, I think we got a slight damage.
Minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Oh, we got better exit. What an overtake maneuver. But yeah, we stayed for 5 days in Barcelona for like those Easter I don't know the name. I don't know how to call them. The spring break trips. That's basically it.
Bottas is pitting.
But yeah, I never went to Italy. Oh, Bottas is pitting. I think I heard from Jeff. Oh, we just got a subscription for Elder Diogo. What is up? Welcome to the stream. By the way, that thing, it got like duplicated, the subscription sound. I will fix it in just a moment. Let me just get to the straight and I will fix it, because that's probably my Twitch alerts messing with the YouTube alerts. So yeah, give me just a second. Okay, so I'll just see where is that? Twitch alerts. No, it's not active. That's weird. Okay, well, at least for this stream looks like we are going to have duplicated sounds, unless I fixed it by accident. Yeah, I would like to come to Rome eventually, so yeah, maybe we could arrange something, but nevertheless, thank you, Elder. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, I'm on lean mix. I wanted to go to standard mix. Damn it. Now I have Verstappen on my inside. Let's try to get the run on him. And we defended our position very nicely, and now he's going to get pressurized by the British driver of the Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, as he goes around the Dutch driver on the hairpin, but with his superior car he's going to get a better exit and with the use of DRS and just this power unit alone, is going to get himself promoted into P4. So yeah, that's why I'm currently in P3. I qualified in P3 because Vettel and Hamilton got knocked out in Q2 because they were caught out with the rain. They didn't post a lap with the dry tires and they were knocked out. So yeah, let's see how long we can resist the charge of the triple world champion. Let me see, the tires feel pretty good. I think the mandatory is the soft tires, ain't it? I think it is. Because I could extend this for a little bit longer and get a set of super softs, but I think that the mandatory are the ultra softs and the super softs. The ultra softs and the softs rather. Oh, here comes the British driver. Oh, they are going into the pits. Now there is Ocon chasing me for position. So we're going to make this lap.
The gap to the leader is 56.0 seconds.
We're going to make this lap on rich mix because it's going to be our in lap. Because we obviously have the tires.
Understood, copy that. Say again, you're breaking up.
Okay, that menu screwed me up a little bit. Give me a second.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Set soft tires.
Roger that, soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Okay, fortunately Jeff understood that one.
The gap to the car ahead is 37.1 seconds.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it has been a cool race so far. A lot of battles, a lot of side-by-side moments. Now I have no idea where to brake for this. Okay, fortunately we pulled it off. Oh, we are going to change our wing, aren't we? No, sorry guy, but I don't want to. Okay, yeah, that was messy. But yeah, we got minor front wing from a battle with Perez, but I don't want to switch. Yeah, we got undercut pretty badly.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Oh, quite a big lock up there. Yeah, so those guys are going to make another pit stop. So I'm not too worried. Maybe DRS? Nope, we don't have DRS on Verstappen. Looks like he's going to try an overtaking maneuver on someone. Oh, that was Palmer. We went a little bit too hot into the last chicane. Yeah, Verstappen has started to pull away quite a bit from Palmer. I think we could have gone onto the super softs, I'm not really sure. But yeah. Well, let's try to make it work. Just keep on the DRS, keep our battles clean, not try to lose too much time battling. Okay, we got DRS, so Kvyat is not going to try an overtaking maneuver anytime soon. Especially since we get a better power unit than him. As the Toro Rosso runs Renault-powered cars, as Ricciardo, coming from P14, maybe he had some issues, or maybe just qualified poorly, I don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, at the moment I'm keeping up with Palmer's pace, but he's on super softs, so that's good, but could have been better. We want to keep up with some of the guys that are up front in the field or through the field, but yeah. Oh, Ricciardo faking the left to go into the right, snuck his nose on the outside, it looked like, and he's still side by side there. I don't know if he's going to pull off the maneuver. All I know is he has the inside line for the hairpin, and looks like Ricciardo with his ultra softs got through. We don't have DRS, so I'll try to finish Palmer. Well, that I've seen fans do crazier things, to be honest. Okay, let's go. Ricciardo is all over our mirrors now. I think I have what it takes to hold him. Oh, the backend's trying to get out from under me as I was trying to deploy the power onto the ground through my wheels, through my soft compound tires, which is going to make that a more difficult job. But yeah, I got scared for a moment, thought I was carrying too much speed for the corner, as there are some cars into the pits. Oh, come on, Palmer, he's so slow. We lost the opportunity to overtake whoever just came off the pits. We have some blue flags behind us. Yeah, I'm going to finish him in the next straight. Looks like I won't be able to do it right away. Maybe in the next straight. Looks like we got good enough of an exit. It's going to be tight. Oh, we got touched by Palmer there. Some argy-bargy, some wheel banging there. Well, yeah, I'm guessing my name is also close to Barrichello's, so yeah, the reference was nice there. Oh, quite a lot of cars right behind me, even though they are all Renault powered.
Gap to car in front is 5.7 seconds.
At least we get better exits, as Felipe Massa was the one coming out of the pits, so he spit twice already in this Grand Prix. Oh, some yellow flags, maybe a safety car, that would be awesome.
Alright then, some information on Verline. They are out of the race.
Okay, Verline out of the race. We have a visual safety car, which is...
Maintain a positive delta.
I would like to go... Hey Alex, what is up? I'm fine, how are you? How's your day been going? I would like to take us to the top, really. I would like to take us to be a world champion. But let's see once we reach that.
Okay, slow down, slow down.
Oh, I'm going
Your
faster than the
is
Delta.
negative,
Okay.
which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
I really don't like this Delta. It like jumps through the numbers.
Maintain your pace until the green flag.
It used to be like real time. No, come on. It was... Oh. See, I cannot control it as nicely.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag. Caution, caution.
Other caution? No, I don't think so. Yeah, full-on safety car. Oh, that was quite a nasty cut. Let's try to avoid those. By the way, I'll just stop for a second, show you guys. I'll just show you guys the race director. So we have Kimi Räikkönen, who I am sure is now right about to overtake us, as I'm just doing something on my phone. Just give me a second. Okay, so that is it. So, yeah, Kimi Räikkönen is leading, followed by his, not teammate, but fellow Finnish, Valtteri Bottas, then Carlos Sainz in P3 with a great race so far, then Lance Stroll, Nico Hülkenberg, Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, our teammate Romain Grosjean, then Max Verstappen, Felipe Massa, and us, then Jolyon Palmer, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Ocon, Ericsson, Alonso, Van Dorn, then Verline and Vettel, both Germans, both the unluckies on this race so far, getting a DNF. As we continue with only 18 cars remaining in the pack. I don't know why I dropped down into third gear there. Come on, Kimi. Oh, Kimi locks up quite a bit. I could, it's just that I need to do it all on like some holidays from work or something like that. Oh, Räikkönen looked like almost hits the wall right there. There are cars coming through the pits. Damn it! Oh, they are they again on ultra softs? What are they doing? least Perez is on the ultra softs. He's going to have to stop again, even though he'll be mighty fast with those purple walled tires. Oh, a little bit of understeer there. Okay, I need to hit the brakes a little bit earlier. Oh, a little bit too tight there. Yes, I am Portuguese, Elder. I am. Oh, Jolyon Palmer, quite surprisingly, going for the inside attempt, but that goes wrongly, as now it is the Australian Ricciardo who gets the inside line and gets the move done past the fellow Renault-powered Jolyon Palmer. Here comes Ricciardo with the slipstream. I'm going to let him have the outside if he wants it that badly. Just going to squeeze him a bit, get a better launch out of the hairpin. Well, if that's your video, you don't need to ask me for permission. That's your video, you can say whatever the hell you want. But yeah, sure. Oh, quite a kerfuffle right behind there. Involving Kvyat, I could see. The bright blue car of the Russian driver. Well, thanks a lot once again.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.7 seconds.
I cannot help but feel that it's weird being on a camera, you know. I've always been commentating, but only recently I got a webcam. And I can't help but feel that someday I'll have memes made of my faces that I do while racing. Jesus, my English is broken. Okay, so Ricciardo is going to open for Bottas, hopefully. Come on.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel.
Come on, Valtteri. Valtteri! Come, what are you waiting for, mate? An invitation? Come on! Now he locks up. Okay, nice. I spent all this time in lane mix just for him to... Oh well.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Well, that's not for me yet. That's the bad thing with this, because I can get penalized when there are 4 cars between me and Bottas. Ocon is letting Bottas by. Ricciardo is going to get the slipstream and the DRS off of me. Here it comes. Oh, Ricciardo backed from the move quite aggressively there. Jesus, I was not expecting it. Well, it would be cool to be a real F1 driver. Of course, that's my dream. Unfortunately, I never had... Oh, come on, that's bullshit. See, like, how come a Mercedes cannot overtake me? It's a bloody Mercedes, like... Oh my god. It's like getting... It was getting me like 5 seconds per lap or something ridiculous like that, and then it just can't overtake me while on blue flags. It makes no sense. Honestly, what are we doing here? No, but yeah, it would be great to become a real F1 driver. The thing is, I never had an opportunity to even be able to do kart racing competitively. But yeah, as you can see, Bottas is already pulling away at a very quick rate. Oh, come on. That was bad. They are going to get a better exit. Let's see. I'm going to give them the outsides if they want it. Oh, there's also a Force India there, battling with Ricciardo. Only now I saw it. I believe that is Ocon. Yes, it is indeed the Frenchman. Oh, why did I went down onto third gear there? Okay, Hülkenberg has now been dropped to P10. So yeah, I think I screwed up my race in terms of strategy. I believe I could have gotten into the super softs until the end of the race. Here comes the smiling assassin. I would like to live a little bit longer, but yeah. Looks like we resisted for now. Driver in front.
Hülkenberg is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 13.5 seconds. We're slower by 9/10 a lap. They're on old super softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:17.1.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was too much. Looks like my fuel condition also improved slightly, and since I am a lap down, I can stay like this. It can stay as is, rather. Need to brake a tad sooner, just a bit. I'm carrying too much speed onto the right-hander of that chicane.
26.9 seconds.
No, I don't live in Lisbon, but I live 1.5 hours from Lisbon. I live across the river.
Okay, gap ahead is 14.4 seconds.
I do work in Lisbon. I go to Lisbon every day to go to work. that sometime soon the tire wear starts kicking in and I start getting the advantage on all of those guys. I'm still losing time to Hulkenberg though. Come on game, give me a safety car so I can go back onto a set of ultra softs and just smash everyone. Okay, Ricardo is still preying on me. Our teammate is in the pits. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt to try. Let's bump it up to Rich Mix. We just keep getting better exits than the guys behind me, as Lance Stroll gets dropped onto P10, so he also made the switch from the Ultra Softs to the Super Softs. Okay, that... Yeah, I won't be able to catch up, and me staying in 4th gear through there is not helpful either. The ideal is to drop down into 3rd. Jesus, what kind of understeer was that? Well, that was probably just me braking too late, but... It didn't look to me like braking that much later, but whatever. Why am I down into 1st gear? Oh my god, I'm just doing some mistakes right now. I need to get back on top of my shoulders, keep my composure, just find the rhythm. Yes, I was afraid of the guys pitted twice, but they still pulled ahead just for long enough. Unless something crazy happens, I'm afraid we are going to finish outside the points. Oh, Bartolome Enzo, I'm sorry for the duplication on the subscription sound. There's something wrong. I'll need to sort it out after the stream. But welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subscription, mate. I think that with that we reached 100 subscribers. So thanks a lot, guys, for the growth. We got around 40 subscribers since the launch of this game. So yeah, we have just exploded basically. As before, I almost duplicated the amount of subscribers I had before the launch of this game. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for the support. Oh, some guys are going into the pits. At least they're going to leave me alone for a little bit. Bottas once again. Oh, looks like Bottas came into the pits.
We're very low on fuel. Tried to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
I'm not sure about that. I had a couple of girlfriends, so yeah. Bottas, are you joking me?
The gap to the car ahead is 9.1
Kimi Raikkonen with the fastest lap so far. Yeah, the other guys are coming into the pits. So yeah, looks like we are going to be in no man's land. Oh, is it 99? Okay, okay. But yeah, looks like only one left. Well, there's no need to. Yeah, so once again we're Sebastian Vettel's celebration from his win in Catalonia in 2011 duplicated. I'm sorry for that. I cannot read that name right now, especially driving an F1 car. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I don't know how to pronounce that name. But thank you for the subscription. And yeah, I guess that finally now with that we make 100 subscribers. Yeah, we just completely failed the strategy. I thought that the softs were a mandatory tire. Looks like it was only the ultra softs and the super softs. So yeah, that might be it. Well, glad you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. Come on, I'm losing time to Hülkenberg. Maybe if I just go into try hard mode, I can get back on him to salvage a point.
Gap to car in front is 8.8 seconds.
But yeah, it is a bit disappointing to convert a P3 on qualifying into an outside the points finish because of a strategic mistake. Oh, welcome back then. Yeah, I'm going into try hard mode. As you can see, I'm improving my lap times. A slight lock-up of the wheel of the right front. Some smoke came out of it as I was approaching the chicane. Fortunately, no harm done.
24.3 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of understeer there. Broke a little bit too late, perhaps.
Okay, gap ahead is
1:16.5 was Hülkenberg's last lap. So if you pull off a sequence of laps close to this, a little bit too much.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Set ultra soft tires.
Copy. Ultra softs for the next stop.
I'm going to do it now because I'm outside the points either way.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, that was... Oh, for a second I thought I was going to get a penalty. Oh, the turning is just amazing. Come on, let's push it. Gas, gas, gas. Have any of you guys ever watched Initial D? I've recently started watching it all the way from the beginning. I'm going to show you the race director once again in a few seconds. Okay, no, I don't want... Ah, I didn't want to go there. Where is it? Okay, so it's now from reverse because we did it a while ago. So Kimi Raikkonen is in the lead, followed by Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton, then Max Verstappen, Romain Grosjean, Carlos Sainz, Felipe Massa, Lance Stroll, Sergio Perez with Nico Hülkenberg completing the top 10, then followed by Daniel Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, Daniel Kvyat, Jolyon Palmer, me, then Marcos Ericsson, Fernando Alonso and Stoffel van Dorn occupying last place, with Pascal Wehrlein and Sebastian Vettel being the only retirees so far. Our Palmer is our rival, so I would like to at least overtake him, so at least I can finish in front of him. I believe that's going to be easy. Oh, Hülkenberg has an issue with this car. Okay.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.7 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do it. We have the tire advantage now. If I don't overtake Palmer, I'm going to uninstall this game. But yeah, looks like Palmer's teammate Hülkenberg is facing some issues with his Renault.
You might want to consider switching to a lower fuel mix. You may not finish on the current settings.
I'm going to dive him on this corner. No! Okay, I locked up. Yeah, that was a bit too aggressive there. Yeah, that was definitely a bit too aggressive. Now let's try to catch up to the torpedo. Daniel Kvyat. Whew, come on. Let's just focus. My inside wheels got stuck on that sausage curb. I couldn't turn in as much as I wanted to. It was a weird incident, but it's okay. Let's see what is the gap to the Russian, and currently the gap is 3.6 seconds. 3.6 seconds. 1.5 seconds. Okay, so Palmer is already outside of DRS range, so that's cool. Yeah, it's very cool just watching like the beginnings of somewhat of a community here in the chat. People starting to meet each other. It's very cool. Like, I wanted to do this thing. I wanted to do YouTube like since 2011. I just didn't have the money to do so. I couldn't afford the PC. Yeah, I had to wait until last year to when I finally was able to get a job. Not last year, but 2 years ago. I was finally able to get a job, and yeah, that's the only way I was able to get a YouTube channel going. Yeah, like, it has been a cool experience. It has allowed me to improve my English also, and my like presentation skills, you know, my commentating skills, because I just don't have anyone close to me. Like most people, not most people, but a good sum of people in Portugal are good at English. We get English since a very young age in our school system. But I just don't have people. I don't know one. Sorry, I don't know anyone that is interested in F1, for example. I don't have any friends that are interested in Formula 1. So yeah, there's just no one I can talk about these things. So yeah, this is a good way to connect with you guys, to meet people who like motorsports as much as I do. Oh, next race is Baku, right? I haven't practiced Baku, like I don't know, I don't even have a setup, and I will need to make the practice programs before making the qualifying. But yeah, if you want, I can start the live stream with qualifying next time. Viet has been able to keep the distance. Oh! Wrong button. Damn it.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
I want to do this. Took a while. Oh, turn! I don't know what I did wrong exactly. I think I was braking like in the same spot. I don't know. I don't understand what happened there. But yeah, those two are going to be battling for position. I don't know who they are. I know that's at least Kvyat, but I don't know who the other car is being driven by. Once again in fourth gear. Oh yeah, I know the game, I just never played it. Yeah, to be honest, I can buy it. It's just that all of the time I have currently I used to do F1 videos. Like I don't have much time left besides the weekends. And yeah, I'm going to get to all of those cool games eventually. It's just that currently I have this game and I want to do at least one season before Gran Turismo Sport comes out. I already made a reserve. What's the name? A pre-order. That's the name. I already pre-ordered that game on my PS4. And yeah, I'm going to be doing videos of that as well. And yeah, then eventually I will branch out onto more motorsports games. I also quite like, I played the first NASCAR Heat. It was NASCAR Heat Revolution or something like that. I quite enjoyed it. And now the second one came out, so maybe eventually I can do some NASCAR as well. Oh, there is Ocon battling Kvyat, so Ocon maybe is suffering some problems as well. Oh, someone arrived down. Oh, it was my cousin. Give me a second. Eu estou a fazer live stream, depois falamos, está bem?
Ah, quando é que demora muito?
Meia hora, 20 minutos, está bem?
Depois podes pôr aqui a PlayStation.
Depois jogamos, sim, sim. Está bem, fecha só a porta, está bem? Vá, até já. Yeah, it was my small cousin. Oh my god! I'm sorry, Kvyat. I went in like a torpedo. I don't like it, to be honest. No, I'm not from Russia. I am from Portugal. I don't really like the Need for Speed games since Need for Speed Carbon, to be honest. Oh, no problem. There's no need to be sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. Like, if I ever heard you speak and I didn't know you were Turkish, I would never guess you were Turkish. So yeah, I never heard someone speak Turkish. So if I heard someone speak it, I wouldn't know what language that would be. Okay, so let's line Ocon up for an overtake. Come on, Ferrari engine versus Mercedes engine, but I got DRS. Oh, I locked up quite massively there. Fortunately, I was able to control that one. That was scary, I didn't want to go.
Gap ahead is 12.2 seconds.
Okay. Nah, I'm not the best YouTuber in the world. It would be cool if I was, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, do you post music? Okay, I can drop by. What do you mean? Like, I've been streaming... I've been streaming these... what do I mean? Like, I've been live streaming games since like 6 months ago.
Okay,
Yeah, I started my first live stream was like 6 months ago.
3 seconds.
Or something like that. Oh, there's Hamilton behind me. If I don't let him by, I'm going to get penalized, so...
The team want you to shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
Let's maybe try to stay with the British driver. But yeah, I created my channel 1 year ago, a little bit more. Oh no, I haven't done it every day. It's just like... It depends, to be honest. I don't have a schedule that's like fixed yet. It's just that every time I finish a race, I go to practice for the next one. I don't need to save fuel because I've been lapped. So I'm going to do at least less one lap in this race. Oh, here comes Ocon. What the hell? Hi, hello. Arrivederci. Oh no, that was Italian, wasn't it? I wanted to say au revoir. I wanted to say goodbye in French, not in Italian. But yeah, I don't have a schedule because every time I finish a race I try to practice for the other, find a setup and tune it to my liking. It's just that sometimes I take a little bit longer. For example, Monaco was streamed 2 days ago. So yeah, I normally take one day off between live streams. So yeah, at least every 2 days you will get content from me. This is what I mentioned with the difficulty spikes. Like, I was being so much quicker than those guys, and then all of a sudden they are just much faster than me. Ocon is just pulling away. Oh yeah, hello from Portugal then. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so what time is it currently in India? It must be very late. It's just because I make like so much practice for these races that it's like muscle memory, you know. I can do a corner and not look at the corner because I know basically where I am with the car. Yeah, it's probably like 4 hours later than here in Portugal, maybe 5. I don't have a watch with me currently, but yeah, it's probably 4 to 5 hours later than here in Portugal. I have the same time zone as London, if any of you guys are wondering. Okay, we are taking the slipstream, not much of the slipstream, but at least the DRS we got on Ocon. Okay, at least let's finish P12, let's have a nice battle. We ruined our strategy by going into the soft tires. We didn't need to, and yeah, I thought those were the mandatory instead of the super softs, so I went into the softs and lost a lot of time. But yeah, nevertheless, we are going to have a good fight. We won't be able to finish the race in 11th, which was the target for the team, but nevertheless we are going to beat our rival, and we are going to have a nice battle for P12, which is at least very cool to see, or I am hoping to, or I'm hoping for it to be very cool to see, as I believe we are 3 wide, or almost. No, Kvyat is a little bit further back. He backed out from the move because I saw 2 arrows at one point on my inside. Oh, I went a little bit too deep. I'm not still used to the rich mix. Yeah, it's probably 22. It's probably 22:38 for me, because in Italy it's an hour later than in Portugal.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
So yeah. Who, me? No, I I only said arrivederci. I cannot say anymore. It came out in the moment. But I never learned Italian, or I never spoke Italian. I never had anyone speak Italian to me. So yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Android. Yeah, it took a little bit. It took 1 year basically to reach 100 subscribers. But yeah. Yeah, they are. Also, one surprising language. It's oh, what's the name? Romanian, like from Romania. It's also origin. It also has an origin from Latin. I didn't know that. I learned that only recently. I thought it would be only Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, French. I didn't know any other languages had Latin roots, but apparently whatever language is spoken in Romania has also Latin roots. So yeah, that was quite surprising for me, to be honest. Oh, here comes Ocon. Not here comes Ocon, but Ocon is a little bit too slow for my liking. Yeah, my tires are in very good condition. Oh, is it Roman? Okay. It's just because I was confused a little bit because of like the language. Yeah, that's stupid for me to think about, because in ancient Rome it was Latin that was spoken there, I believe. So yeah, I was confusing like language from ancient Rome with Roman. So yeah, whatever. Oh, I took a look at the chat and I lost the back end. Yeah, I know. I can take even like 20 more laps with these tires because I'm very soft on them. No problem. It was not your fault. It was just me being too careless. Oh, come on, Ocon. He overtakes me. I noticed that the AI, they overtake you and then they brake instead of accelerating. Nice move there on Ocon. Yeah, I won't be able to catch up with Ricciardo for 11th place, but yeah.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
We could have been doing so much better though. I qualified in P3 because of the rain. I took advantage of it and I qualified in P3, but then instead of going into a set of super softs, I went into a set of softs, and that's when I dropped a lot because I got undercuts. Hey Keeg, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the remaining 3 laps of the race. We have Kvyat and Ocon very close to us, so we are going to have a little bit of a fight for P12.
Our gap to the car in front is 23.8
I thought
seconds.
Xiao was goodbye. Guess it's only arrivederci. Yes, this is my first season. Yeah, I bottled this race essentially with the strategy because I thought the mandatory tires were the softs instead of the super softs. So I pit stop for a set of softs and I lost a lot because I got undercut. I was hoping to do a one stop. I could pull off the one stop with ultra softs and super softs. I just didn't know that you didn't need to go to the softs. I thought those were the mandatory.
Our gap to our teammate is 45.3 seconds.
Okay, so this is going to be tricky because we have Raikkonen. I'm going to let Raikkonen by. I don't know how to. Raikkonen, don't screw up the corner, come on!
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass. when
Now
you
it's
can.
Verstappen behind us. We are going to lose a lot to Ocon. Yeah, Ocon got the DRS. I'm going to let Verstappen by now and maybe get the DRS off of him. I'm going to stay with... no, I won't get DRS. But please overtake me. Oh, and he also hits me. Are you trying to play bumper cars or something,
Aggressive.
Mr. Verstappen?
We don't want a penalty.
Come on. I got lapped twice, so now I can go on rich mix until the end. Maybe catch up with the French driver. Come on. Oh, we won't because Kimi Raikkonen crosses over the line to take the win of the Canadian Grand Prix.
Day by any means.
And yeah, we finish up in 13th after starting in P3. Oh, that's a little bit disappointing.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and
Thank
talk
you,
about
Christian.
strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres. But at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else. And that's exactly what they had today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a good race. Okay, it's probably going to be a good race because it's Baku. Like I only need to go with low downforce and just fly away, you know.
And now let's take a look
but
at the
yeah,
driver's standings.
let's see.
Kimi Raikkonen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Oh, well, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. He was fast, decisive, everything you'd want from a top-class driver.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Yeah, the thing is that I think Ocon is very overpowered in this game. He's just smashing me every time. I lost my rivalry with him, and I never lost any rivalries in F1 2016, so you can see the difference. I'm racing 101% AI, which is the first setting of Ultimate AI. As you can see, I lost 10 positions from my starting position. Like that's that's frustrating. I know I could have done much better. I had a very good setup. I was comfortable with the car. I for the entirety of the first stint I was holding off Massa and Perez and at one point Hamilton, so I was able to fight with those guys. Just once they ran away I couldn't get anything done because I was on harder tires. But nevertheless we have over 500 points. So as you are going to see as we go into the laptop, yeah, we are underperforming with the team. That's not good. But yeah, the weekend total is there if you want to beat that target. Oh, we have a... okay. Huh. Checkpoint challenge. I would like to... I'm a little bit divided. I'm going to do the race just because I want to be with other cars, you know. With the Red Bull I'll just be alone driving. That's not too much fun in that. So yeah, just for that I will turn on the racing line because I don't know the car, I don't know the car, I don't know how it will behave in this track, so I'll just turn on the racing line. So yeah, Raikkonen smiled. So yeah, that's fun.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
Okay, so here we are with the 1992 Williams FW14B, which I'm guessing Nigel Mansell drove. I'm not too sure. I wasn't alive around then. I was only born in 95, so yeah. My favorite driver, I spoke about that in Monaco. I don't really think I have a favorite driver because I like most drivers. I even liked Gutierrez, you know, like for me he was a decent driver. The only chance he got to score points was last year at Australia and Bahrain. In Australia he almost killed Alonso, but then in Bahrain Haas would have got a double points finish, but he got brake failure, so that was not his fault. Grosjean didn't score any points throughout the rest of the season because he didn't have the car to do it, and Gutierrez didn't have the car to do it either. So it was just unfortunate that he didn't score any points. So even him I liked. Yeah, I like every driver. What I like the guy I like less of, the guy I dislike the most is probably just Lewis Hamilton. I respect him a lot. As a driver. He's one of the best drivers ever, in my opinion. But I just don't get along with his personality. I think that some actions from him, I don't agree with them. And yeah, I think that's the fair assessment to make. So yeah, let's start. As I'm just going to turn on the racing line because there's nothing to play for here. So yeah, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are underway for this short Bahrain Grand Prix, if I can say that. Oh, there's a massive pack. I don't even know where I am supposed to end up. Some guys very slow. I'm getting pinched. I want to do the corner. Come on, guys. Leave me alone. Also, this is like a class race. 5 laps around. Oh, that was a little bit too late on the brakes. Okay, so we need to brake a little bit sooner than what the racing line says. I'll just shut up for a second so you guys can appreciate the sound of the engine. Well, the career mode itself is going fine. We are getting the end of the car. And yeah, we finally overtook the 100 subscriptions mark. So yeah, that's very cool. Oh, okay then. Have a good night then. Hopefully see you in the next live stream or in the next video. Have a good night, mate. Am I supposed... Let me just restart it, because I don't know... Am I supposed to win? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to win my class at least. I finished P13 in Canada. I just had the wrong strategy call. And then I couldn't catch up with the guys. And Baku is probably going to be... oh, we have a crash. Baku is going to be... What's the... I'm trying to remember the weekdays in English. It's going to be Saturday. Baku is going to be Saturday. But yeah, in Canada I thought the soft tires were mandatory, but they wasn't. It was the super softs that were. So yeah, I lost quite a bit in there because I got undercut. Monaco was good. I finished P7 or P8, if I remember correctly. Yeah. No, the qualifier of Baku won't be today. The qualifier of Baku will be at the start of the live stream, Saturday. I'm still thinking about live streaming my attempts at doing the event for the F1 esports. I could live stream that. It looks like it's quite hard. I don't feel the brakes in this car. I believe it has ABS. But yeah, I don't quite feel the brakes in this car. It probably has traction control as well, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe if it rains, I'm just trying to finish this race so I can see what the laptop says, if we are going to have mixed conditions or not, because it might rain in the qualifying or in the race, and that might spice things up in Azerbaijan. Oh, what the hell, I'm just getting blown by that Ferrari, and then that 06 Renault. Oh, I'm first in my class. Yeah, so I'm on target to win the race. Yeah, because I am first in my class. This is a multi-class race, so... But yeah, that Ferrari just went to the moon, basically. I can try to do qualifying tomorrow. Yeah, I can do that. If I find a setup that I'm comfortable with, if I get enough time to do that, then I can do the qualifying. Where is the Renault? I believe we are going 3 wide into turn 1. Because the Renault, yeah, the Renault was still side by side. Oh, what a move there! Ooh, that was close between me, Barnes, and whoever is driving the McLaren. J. Letourneau, or Letourneau, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. He takes the win of this race. Yeah, here comes Barnes and Moreno. I lost fuel. I lost fuel, guys. No, I forgot. Here I go now in my lap of shame. Come on! Come on! Car! Oh my god. Oh, that was a good race then. That was a good race for you.
I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Oh, well, that was disappointing. We finished right behind our teammates. So yeah, let's continue then. Yeah, let's see how many crashes we will have in... we didn't have... I mean, we had some crashes in Monaco, but we didn't have any safety car. We didn't even have a virtual safety car at Monaco. We had nothing, really. Here at Canada we only got a virtual safety car, so maybe in Baku we will have a full-on safety car. Let's see what happens there. Oh, I would like to have that race. Okay, so improved our upgrade speed, so we got another core competency, so we can now go to do the minor sized upgrades. Now only take 1 upgrade to be completed instead of 2. So we are now going to our laptop, and we weren't able to develop the engine, so yeah. We are going to need to develop the engine. It's going to be, let me, no, I cannot see. Okay, so as you can see, that's for example a minor upgrade in the aerodynamic department. As you can see, now only takes 1 week to develop instead of the previous 2. So yeah, that's our car. As you can see, oh, I'm just going to show you the comparisons. You mean the country? Well, I know Spa. I know some football players. I know like there's some kind of joke about your Minister of Health. But apart from that, I know Stoffel van Dorn. Yeah, so you can see I'm there in the engine department. In the chassis, we are 3rd worst team right behind Renault. In the aerodynamics, we are 2nd worst team behind Force India. So yeah, we need to up the pace on our program. As you can see, it's all very tight between Williams. To me, if I get the major upgrades done, I can easily overtake one of or 2 cars there. So yeah, that's going to be it. No, I want to go to the laptop once again. Give me a second. And yeah, mixed conditions on track. So if we get lucky, there might be some rain on qualifying and we might get something special happen once again. So this is it, guys, for today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, share with your friends because they might enjoy it as well. Leave a like if you think I deserve it. If you think I do not, the dislike button is right beside it. Yeah, oh, Christian, I should show practice of Baku. Maybe it depends on how much time I have, really, because to entertain you guys and to show all the stuff, it takes a little bit longer. So it just depends on how, like, I can get held up at work, you know. I work on a financial department of an hospital, so things can come up out of the blue. For some time today I got held up for an extra half an hour because something showed up. So it all depends on how much time I have. Oh yeah, I could also make it a video. So yeah, I'll give it a thought and then I'll come back to you guys. But yeah, as you can see, we have a very nice scenery of the city of Baku. We have the old part of the city, I believe that is in the right hand side. We have the skyscraper. That's not exactly a skyscraper, but right in front of us there in the background you can see some very tall buildings. That's the newest part of the city. And yeah, with that, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you guys in the next race.